Hi. I've just grounded myself, attuned myself, and going to be channeling some energy for you. I thought I'd start with a card reading. So I shuffled and asked what humanity needs right now. And as always, the true card pops out for you. So I'm sitting in my garden. You might hear neighbours' dogs barking. You might see my cats appear in front of the camera because they love it down here. So if they do, we're just going to go with the flow, see what happens. This is not about having a perfect video. Oh, there we go. This is not about having a perfect video. This is about getting the right message to you as you need it. So I do know, because I've been doing a lot of meditation, that nature, being in nature, is absolutely vital right now. It's vital for grounding your energies and getting to the truth. So I'm going to read to you this card that's come out. It's from a Crystal Mandala Oracle deck, which is absolutely beautiful, and the energy is always amazing from this deck. So here we go. I'm going to read this to you. Tiger Spirit Rises. This is actually a crystal I picked out of a pot last night. I always sort of take it at random, see what comes out, which is Tiger's Eye, which is all about grounding and protection. So, we bring you the gift of the Tiger Spirit Rising. You are being empowered with a truth more potent than fear. Your spirit is rapidly expanding beyond what opinion and logic can contain. It needs to be free to run wild with divine grace in the world. Your life, your destiny, your divine fulfillment requires that you have the courage to roar for love, to refuse to be put down, to respect yourself, and to let your untamed loving heart be free. Your spirit creates a field of divine electricity through your body and mind that can liberate others from conformity and social conditioning, allowing them to break away from systems based in control and fear. As your tiger spirit rises, you excite and empower the tiger spirit in others to rise above conditioning as they discover the wild divine spirit being they are in truth. Now, how incredible is that? That's so amazing. The little introduction video I've just done, I spoke to you all about grounding, living from the heart, and coming out of the fear and coming into love. So I've just picked this card after that video at random. Here we go. I'm going to continue reading to you. The divine is loving, tender and merciful. It is compassion, wisdom and peace. It is also wild. This means it is what it is, natural and free, with an instinct towards growth. It will not always make sense to the logical mind. Do you look at nature and understand her wild ways? Sometimes they make sense, at other times they are unfathomable to the mind. We may recoil or admire her handiwork, but life through her wild grace thrives. The divine spirit in you is wild too. It needs to grow, and it will throw off any confines to its freedom to be what it is. It may take time, lifetimes in fact, yet when the strength has been built up sufficiently within, those who seek to control or tame you had better watch out. This is not selfish, nor is it cruel. It is not abandonment or betrayal. It is not escapism or immaturity. To shed conditioning, one layer at a time, takes courage. You have to trust in a self you don't fully recognise as yet. Your mind may tell you that if you don't play by the rules and force yourself to behave in particular ways as dictated by society, you'll become a monster without compassion, value or lovableness, or that you'll become lazy, rejected, selfish or alone. These are fears the mind holds on to that help keep you caged. What happens when you tap into your wildness is that authenticity is discovered. You find out who you are. You give yourself permission to recognise that you are a spiritual being. You allow yourself to operate in broader ways than those dictated by society. You trust in spiritual laws, and you are willing to take risks to bring authentic creative visions to life. When society tells you that for you to be successful you must walk a particular path at a particular time and in a particular way, you roar at it. You eschew that sort of fearful narrow-mindedness and jump on the back of your wild tiger nature, living life as a colourful, vibrant experience, which is unpredictable at times and yet so much more deeply soul-satisfying than anything playing by society's rules could have brought to you. Allowing the wildness within will not make you a harmful influence in the world, quite the opposite. It will free you to live and love as you choose. It opens you up to become a non-resistant channel for divine grace to flow through. Your life becomes filled with mystery and with magic. You feel like a full-colour, high-definition version of yourself instead of the blurry, faded image that society would have you believe is a true reflection of your divine beauty. When this oracle comes to you, there is an opportunity to break away from the tribe, to step into your divine destiny in a new way. In time, you will connect with a new conscious crew, but you may have to take some steps on your own for a while. It's going to take courage, but you have that in abundance. It might startle some people around you who don't understand what you are choosing or why. You might not even know exactly why yourself. If you feel an instinct within for growth, trust it. Your wild tiger spirit is rising, and this is lifting you out of the world you have known into a time of increasing vibrancy and radiant, loving life. Roar loud and proud. Your tiger spirit souls will hear you and be drawn to your light. I mean, how incredible is that this card is chosen for this time right now. I literally shuffled the deck and this jumped out. So there's a healing process to this, and I'm going to read it to you. This is to be read for you by me. So just know that as I read it, this is happening for you right now. Please also know that if you don't see this video exactly when I post it, you're seeing it at just the right time for you. So just trust in that divine guidance. I call upon the crystal angel of Tiger's Eye and angel Adnakiel, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of my rising tiger spirit. May I embrace the wild divine grace of life as it flows through my own being, liberating me into the most authentic, vibrant and radiant expression of divinity. May all beings be liberated from cages that confine their souls in fear, through divine mercy and unconditional love, through my own free will, so be it. Now, that card that you can see in front of you has Tiger's Eye and that beautiful image. I want you to stare at that for a moment, and I want you to imagine taking that energy into your sacral plexus, which sits between your belly button and your pelvis. So I just want you to breathe in and stare at that card right now. I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to shed the conditioning and the associated shame, fear, confusion, and related belief systems that have held me back from the divine, wild grace and raw beauty of my true nature. I choose to trust my instincts for growth, light and life, and roar freely for love to be made manifest in the world. May wild grace flow through me with merciful compassion so that all beings can be happy and free. Through unconditional love, so be it. Now, if you so wish to roar for love and roar for freedom and truth, do it now. Do it. Don't feel embarrassed. Just do it. Scream out. Let some stuff go. Let it out of you. Now I want you to hold your palms together in a prayer position while I repeat this. May divine love bring liberation of the wild spirit within every being, so that divine dignity, respect, strength and integrity can shine true in all ways. Through divine compassion, so be it. I'm just going to repeat this affirmation a few times for you so it really sinks into your being. My tiger spirit rises wild and free, shining bright with divine dignity. My tiger spirit rises wild and free, shining bright with divine dignity. My tiger spirit rises wild and free, shining bright with divine dignity. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? I absolutely love it. I'm going to actually pull another card for you and see what comes out. This is a different deck. Oh, we've already had one. Oh, we've had two fly out. Let's see what they are. Here we go. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. This is about connecting to the divine. So whether you believe in God, nothing, spirit, angels, whatever you believe in, there is a divine consciousness that connects all of us. And I'm going to teach you how to tap into that. So I'm going to do that in some following videos. And another one, crystal clear intentions. Intentions are vital. No matter what you do, if your intentions are good, your intentions are strong behind it, things are going to work out. So be clear about your desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And this is an Archangel Michael message. Archangel Michael is always with me. I call upon him all the time. Don't ever feel bad about calling upon angels or archangels. It's an energy that you're tapping into to work with. So it's not like you're taking an energy away from someone else that needs it more than you. So please bear that in mind and know that when you call upon angels, archangels, they're there. So I 100% know that as a fact. So you don't have to call out loud. You can call out in your head and know that it's done. So that's about intention again. So I think that's absolutely beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed that, and the next video I do will be about looking at your own energy field so you can connect to the divinity on your own. You don't need anybody else. This is all about healing, and energy work should all be about empowering others, not disempowering them, making you rely on you as a healer. So I'm a channel at the end of the day. I tap into divine consciousness, divine light, whatever you want to call it, and allow it to channel through me. So I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. Take care. Have a beautiful day.